All right, boys and girls, so we're going to be doing the review packet today. I'm going to give you some tips, tricks, and hints, but make sure you have the entire review packet done for next class. I'll be able to look it over for you, and then we'll do some review for the test. All right, so I'm going to give you some helpful hints for these questions here. Number one, which of the following statements is true? Make sure to read them all. Make sure to remember what the symbols mean. You got less than. That one looks more like an L. The other one would be greater than, so make sure to read them to yourself before you pick your answer. Number two, that one's pretty straightforward. Number three, make sure you show your work. So below each one, you want to write the value of each of the numbers. So I don't want to give you any of the answers, but below each number here, write the value of each number. You're going to pick the one that has the greatest value. Number four, first step. I'll give you the first step here. Make sure you rewrite the expression and then find what the value of the expression is using absolute value, and then pick the option that best fits with your answer. Number five, which integer represents a deposit? Or remember, a deposit is putting money into a savings account. Okay? The opposite of a deposit is a withdraw. So withdraw is pulling money out. So it's decreasing the bank account. Deposit is increasing the bank account. You're putting money in. For number six, top in the box. Put the 2 in the box, divide by 9. There was a trick for that one, but that might be your best bet. If you got to show your work, put the top in the box for number 6. Number 7, what I would do, it's order them from least to greatest. I'm just going to write these numbers out here for you. What you want to do is make sure to change the fractions to decimals and then compare them when they're all decimals. Okay? So like 2 and 1/9. You want to change that so it's a decimal, so it's going to be 2 point something. Negative 2 and 11/12. You want to change the 11/12 to a decimal, so it's going to be negative 2 point something. I'd recommend using top in the box, change them to decimals. Once you have them all as decimals, it's going to be easier to go from least to greatest. You might even want to do some brackets here. You're going to put them least to greatest, but I would change them to decimals first. Remember, when you're ordering from least to greatest, start with the negatives, then go with the positives. All right, so far some good tips. Let's go to the next page. 8, what is the absolute value of 89? Remember, absolute value is distance to 0. Keyword, distance. And we know distance is always something positive. Which integer represents a decrease of 5 degrees? So pick out the keyword. Think about what integer would be used to represent that. Number 10, which situation is not best described by a negative integer? So which one is not negative? Okay, so be careful with that one because you want not negative. Okay, so 3 of them are negative, probably. One of them would be not negative. Pick that one. All right, number 11, which of the following correctly identifies the quadrant where the point names by 2 is located? Named. It should be named, by the way. All right. So quadrants. Let's talk quadrants for a second. Number 12 is also about quadrants. So what I would do for number 11 and 12, I'd put those points in there. I'd plot the points. But let's think about quadrants for a second, because we know that this was quadrant 1, and to find the other 3, we can go in a C motion. Okay, go to C motion. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. IV is 4. Okay, so plot the points and then find the quadrant. That will help on the test too if you label the quadrants for the coordinate plane there. All right, number 13 and 14, you're going to use this coordinate plane to help you find the correct points. Remember to find a location of an ordered pair. Let's drop this down here. It's always X and Y. You're going to go side to side first, then up and down. To find a point, side to side, then up and down. That is where the point is found, of course. And the same trick can be used for 15 through 18. What you're going to do is take these points, M, R, S, and T, and you're going to put them on the coordinate plane. Remember, side to side first, side to side, and then up and down. That is where the point is found. Okay? So you're going to have 4 points on there. Make sure to label them. So when you put point M on there, make sure to label it M. Okay, let's go to the back. All right, so we talked about the symbols before, but for 19 and 20, you're going to use the less than or the greater than or the equal to symbol to complete the statement, I suppose. You're going to put the symbol in the circle, okay? But make sure to read it to yourself once you put the symbol in there to make sure it makes sense to you. All right, 21 through 24 all use this coordinate plane. 25, you're going to find the ordered pair, or you're going to find the point, the name of the point for that ordered pair. For A and D, you're going to write the ordered pair. Remember, side to side first, then up and down. For number 24, you're going to find the reflection of D across the y-axis. Now, the y-axis, and if you have a highlighter, it might be good. You're going to reflect it across the y-axis. Here's the y-axis. So you're going to find the point, the D prime, that's on the other side of the y-axis. That's the same distance from the y-axis. All right. Next one, number 25 and 26. You're going to find the length of the line segments. Now, this one gives you a coordinate plane, but you also want to show your work. So I'll help you set that up there. Remember, when you find the length of a line segment, you want to first write down the ordered pairs. You want to stack them up. So I would put these on there and find the distance using the coordinate plane, but also use the absolute value method for that one. Same thing with the one on the bottom. You're going to find the length of the line segment. Stack them up, and if they're same on the same side or the same quadrant, subtract. If they're in different quadrants, you're going to add. Number 27, don't do number 27. Just don't do it. We didn't really do that this whole unit, so we're not going to do number 27. All right. If you have any questions while you're working on the review packet, let me know. I hope those tips and tricks came in handy, and I'll see you next time. Make sure you have this review packet done, and we'll review for the test. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.